Hi students, I just wanted to make a video to help you understand how to work on your project with your group members. Notice I am logged into MyLabs Plus and I'm simply going to click on the term project page. And here there's everything you need to know about how to get the data, how to find your virtual team, how to work on the project, and then again how to submit the project. Lots of information on this page, so I'll just go through at least the first 3 steps to help you get started working on the project. I will not discuss how to submit the project in this video. So the first thing I want to do is take a look at the data, and the data is in StatCrunch within this link. When I click on this link, however, it takes me to a page where it appears that there's an error, but there's not. Notice that on the term project page, you're told what the username and password is. So back on this page in StatCrunch, I'll go over here to sign in, and I'll sign in with CSCC-stat and down to PEARSON and the number 2. Now at that point I'll sign in, and I won't yet see the data, but I can see that I am signed in. So I'll go back to my term project page, click on this link again. Now that I'm logged into StatCrunch, the data should pop right up. And it does. So this is real-time data of statistics students at Chat State in the fall of 17. You can see their overall grade in the first column, their Test 1 grade, Test 2, Test 3, Test 4, their final exam grade, and their term project grade. So each row is a separate student. So each row you would see those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different grades for a student. Okay, so that's how you get to the data. Let's go back now. I'll leave that data open, and let's talk about how to find your virtual group. So here, simply follow these instructions and click on office.com. Where you're asked to sign in, just make sure that you sign in with your Chat State email address, and that would be your Tiger ID, and then and then you would put my.chattanoogastate.edu, and then enter your Tiger ID password or your Tiger Web password. At this point, you can tell from the term project that you'll click on the Teams button. You're looking for your virtual team. Click on the Teams button. And wait for it to load. And here I see all of my teams. I want to specifically go to 1530 group 22. You will probably have 1, maybe 2 teams over here on the left. I created the team or group for you, so you've probably only got 1 group. Here in group 22, you can see the default is the conversation page. So on this conversation page, I can type conversations, I can see what assignment is due, but if I specifically want to find out who's in my group, then I can click on this little 3-dot bar over here on the right hand side, right click it, and I think if I click on Manage Team, I can see that I've only got 2 people in my group. And I want to message both of those in the Conversation tab. To get back to that Conversation tab, I'll click on my group. Again, maybe, okay, so yeah, there we go. Conversations, and I'll just say, let's see, I've got Catherine and Aaron. So I'll say at Catherine, and that automatically pulls up. I'll type her name. And at Aaron, these are the 2 other people that are in my group. And by clicking the @ button, it automatically pulls up their name and it will send them an email stating that I've sent them a message. I'm just going to dismiss that. So Catherine and Aaron, we are in a group together. How would you like to split up the work for Unit 1? So just getting the conversation started. Of course, after I look at the file and determine how I want to do it, I might put here, I would like to start by working on question 1. So one of the things that you need to make sure you do is write in this conversation what you plan to do to complete the project. Now, this is a requirement for full credit. Please make sure you look back at the term project page to get more information about that. I'll go there now, and it specifically states, well, I've gotten into my virtual group, so I'm now in the part where it says to work on the project. I've already completed number 2 that states to select the conversation tab and communicate my responsibilities, or at least start that. Notice it's required for full credit. And now I'm going to complete numbers 3 through 5, 3, 4, and 5 here about selecting the files tab and editing the document. So I'll go back to my team, and I'm ready to start working on question number 1. So I'll click on the Files button. You should see only one file right now that I uploaded for you as a group. So I'll click on that file. And then it's very important that you go up and you click the drop-down menu where it says Edit in Teams. So at this point, I'm editing the document, so I'll write that I'm one of the group members, and then Aaron and Catherine can write if they want. It's automatically saved, notice. And I'm going to go down to number 1, and I am going to answer this question. So obviously I'm not going to answer it for you here, but now it asks me to go back and look at the data and look at the students' grades. So since I have the data open, or at least I have the data open, well, I got to find it again. I may need to click on it again because I've lost it. Yeah, there it is. So it's asking me if the data is quantitative or qualitative, and I would simply type the answer here and explain my answer, and I'll just put answer here. And as soon as you type it, not only can you see your answer, but your group members can also see what you typed, and your answers are being tracked for Dr. Ebert or me to grade, and then you would obviously put an explanation here. So just note that as you're working, everything you do is saved within your document. You're editing it in Teams, so it's automatically saved. You never want to edit in Word because it will pull this document out of Teams and begin to save it somewhere else. So just make sure that you edit in Teams, and once you and your group members get the entire document completed, then you'll go back to the term project page, and you and your group members will complete the instructions under to submit the project by the deadline. I hope this video helped some of you understand what you should do to complete the project by its deadline. Please let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be glad to answer them.